Everyone, we're here with Roohi Joshi today to talk about her miracle stories from participating in a variety of different Shreem Brzee courses that have been hosted by Pillai Center. Roohi, thank you so much for being here. How are you?
Very well, and thank you for having me here.
So tell us what you do for a living.
So I'm an HR professional. However, at the moment, I have my own academy, Brzee Academy, and where I teach people English and soft skills plus IELTS.
Absolutely. So tell us, what has been your Shreem Brzee story?
So I actually got associated with Dr. Pillai in around, I think 2012 or 13. And I've had quite a few miracles, a lot of manifestations. The important ones that I remember very well are manifesting a dream job, which was absolutely impossible because I just gone to Melbourne and I got a job in a month's time, which is really impossible. It's very tough. So I actually got the exact amount and the role that I wanted to manifest, which was the biggest miracle. The second one would be we sold off our house at the exact amount that I wrote down on a piece of paper. And I really practiced. I chanted Shreem Brzee. Then I also had the Arakara when I was manifesting the job and the house, selling off the house. So I was really immersed in it because I was also going through a lot of programs that I had enrolled for. So the practice was really rigorous and I was totally committed. As Dr. Pillai says, you must be. Another one would be when I came back to India. I came back in 2017 and I started my business from zero. And the best part about my business is we've had zero marketing, but it's with Dr. Pillai's grace, with God's grace, it's done really well. And we were pretty much number one in the market in a very short span of time. I think my overall life has really become more peaceful and way better in terms of spirituality and materialism, both.
Fantastic. That's incredible. So I love how, so it sounds like you really immersed yourself in the manifestation process. So you
Yes.
really, you wanted a certain type of job. You tell us what you did.
So the first was to really be very clear about the kind of role I wanted. And while I was praying, I just came up with this figure, a random figure, which was pretty high. And some people even laughed at me and said, you know what, this is not possible in a month's time, you being here. Although I was qualified and I had a lot of experience, yet it's tough in the job market there. Well, I had my faith. I would chant maybe 6 to 7 hours daily while I was doing my work, while I was preparing, filling applications, and I would write Shreem Brzee. And I would imagine myself getting that job, already having that job, feeling that bliss. And very soon, I got the job.
I love it. I love it. And so did you do the same?
With the house as
thing?
well?
Yeah, did you do the same thing for the house?
Yes, so I just came up with this random figure and the real estate agent said, you're crazy. This is not going to happen here. I said, I don't know, because the job market was really down at that point in time. He says, well, you say it, I'll try for it, but I know it's not going to happen. Well, I said, I have tremendous faith. I know this is the figure, we're going to sell it off for this. And he worked hard for a month or so. We sold it for the exact amount.
That's incredible.
Miracle, yes.
I love it. So tell us more about your inner peace, like what's happening inwardly that's been transformational.
Inwardly, I think I have more direction in my life. If there's chaos outside, I'm still balanced inside. So if I dive down when I sit for my prayers and I close my eyes, I feel everything is okay. So there could be a lot going outside, but I'm okay. I know everything is going to be fine. And every time I feel a little stressed, I increase my chanting.
Wow, great technique.
Yes, and it works. It really works.
So that's priceless, right? You can have the outward things, you know, money and jobs and houses will come and go, but if you don't have inner peace, none of it's worth it, right?
It doesn't matter, because you can't really enjoy all of that when you're not at peace inside.
Absolutely. And have you found that the mantra has given you and helped you enhance that inner peace?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I can see the change in my life since the time I got to know, or I was introduced to Dr. Pillai, which is YouTube. There's been a tremendous shift in the way I think, in my belief system, and my faith in the universe, rather than, you know, in my own self. I know that if I ask the universe and I let it go, I work hard for it, but I let it go. And end of it, I just say, who am I not to trust? I know it happens. So the universe is taking care of me, provided I do my bit, which is chanting and the mantras and my prayers. It works. It absolutely works.
That's perfect. Actually, you know, that's exactly what Dr. Pillai says to do.
Yes.
Immerse yourself in the mantra, the teachings, to visualize and exactly know what you want. Do your work, right? Don't just let the divine magically bring you something. Do your work.
Yes, that's
let
what
it go. So
happen.
you're perfectly on point with your technique.
I am, and in fact, the biggest change in my life has been that I wake up at 3:30 every morning now, and it's been quite a few years. And that's the time I practice, or I meditate and I chant the most. So for about 2 hours in the morning. So I'm off to bed by 10:30, but because I need to wake up in the morning, and that if I can see the change in myself. If I don't wake up early, I feel I'm missing on something.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's really powerful. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about your Shreem Brzee journey, or, you know, journey with Dr. Pillai, and changes you've made, your practices? Anything else you want to add?
First of all, I'm really grateful to God that I came across Dr. Pillai. He's really changed my life. I also tell my students. So every time I'm not teaching, I'm just writing my mantra. I don't waste time, or I don't spend time chit chatting too much. I'm just writing my mantras. I think if everybody has commitment, things do happen, miracles do happen. And I've tried to inculcate this in my 6-year-old son, and I can ask him to say a line or two as well.
Yes, that'd be fantastic.
Hello everyone, my name is Devi Singh. I say Brzee 108 times every day. Namaskar.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Hold on. Don't go yet. So you're saying it. Are you wishing for something?
You want anything?
Money.
Money.
Money. You're helping your mom. You're helping.
And it's true. Every time he does it with his heart, his bank balance really goes up.
Oh. And you're 6, right? So don't just wait till you're 16 or 26 or 66. You're very wealthy.
Yes.
Thank you. Oh my God, how adorable. So cute. Okay, so what's that?
He's a good boy. He listens.
Yeah.
Following this path, I see tremendous change in myself. I see stability in my income. I see wealth coming from unknown sources as well at times, and from sources that I cannot imagine getting income. Plus, my relationships have become stronger, I would say, and I've gone more mature as a person, I would say, more mature.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Roohi.
Thank you so much.
Quite a story, and we're so happy that you would share it with everyone. You know how important it is to inspire others, right? So
yes.
We're happy that you did that so that people can understand what's possible and what you also did to achieve it.